Okay, so let me click on it. Right now I'm in the purchase token. I want to confirm all of this information if they're actually correct with what I expected to see, like the meter number, the fixed charge, the VAT, MMF, and the rate. If perhaps you are convinced or confused, I mean, by any of this information, you are not clear, you can reach out to the customer service. They can explain better. The select utility is disco, NEPA, e.g. the NEPA, PACN, or IBEDC, and there are many of them out there. They are private organization who control the power now. So this, once you see this, you know your meter is a single tariff meter. We have other meters which are dual tariff meters, which in which you can they have the generator or other source of power supply, such as the generator, the solar, and some other means. You probably see two checkbox here, but for this meter I'm working on, is a single tariff meter. That is why I'm only seeing this one check radio button. So, and it's by default, it's checked by default. You don't have to do anything about that. And since I want to purchase token, first thing you want to check is the minimum purchase. The minimum purchase for my meter is 00. Okay, it means I can vend with 300, and anything less than 300 if I wish. And once I type in the amount I want to vend with, uh then I can click on any of these two payment method. I can click on remitter, and once I click on remitter, look at the message I got. The message is, we want to take a moment to introduce remitter payment gateway to you, and hopefully providing solution to payment overhead experienced in your previous application. While you haven't enrolled in this service yet, we believe it could greatly benefit you in various ways. So what does that mean? It means I cannot use remitter because my estate have not actually enrolled to remitter. So I cannot use remitter as a payment. Okay, before any estate can use remitter, your estate facility, your estate management have to have to register on remitter. They tell the remitter or corporate bodies what they want to do, by telling them they have their customer to Moma's electricity metering and manufacturing company, manufacturing company, and they want to actually make their customer to be able to make payment through remitter gateway. So once they communicate that to the remitter guys, to the remitter corporate body, they can allow them to register and receive payment on remitter. So the moment your estate management register on remitter, that is when the estate residents can make payment. That is the point. The point is, you cannot use it if your estate do not register on remitter gateway, on remitter payment gateway. That is why I cannot use it right now. And more reason why you can use paystack to make payment is because the estate management have actually registered with paystack. That is why the residents can make payment with paystack. So since my own resident as well, my own estate too can have registered on paystack. I guess that is why I can see the paystack checkout page, which is loading right now. This is the paystack checkout page. So on this checkout page, you have quite several number of payment method. I mean, change payment method. I click on this. I can pay with card, pay with bank, pay with transfer, pay with USSD. Pay with card, I can enter my card details to make payment. Pay with bank, there are obviously two banks, and this issues actually is from paystack, and is because this according to their complaint, and the issue why they're having these issues is because of internet issue, like they claim. They cannot populate all banks because banks usually have issues. The rest of the banks that are not appearing here, the commercial banks, is because they have internet issues, and they don't want customers to make payment without unable to trace where the money is and how the money go about. So that is why the banks who have strong network only appears here. Okay, if other banks also have a good network, very strong network, you probably see all the banks here. So for customers who are using GTB and Kuda, they can probably use this payment as well. For others, like I am using First Bank, I cannot use pay with bank. So but however, that doesn't stop me from making payments in other with other method. I can do pay with transfer, and if I do pay with transfer, I can do transfers to this bank, which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to copy this account number. I'm going to copy this account number, and I'm going to open my first bank, my first bank app. So once I open this my first bank application, I can log in into it. It's taking too long. I can log in into this application. Actually want to make payments to show the customers, show the user how this is done. It's probably because of my network issues, it's taking too long. My network is taking too long. Let me see if I can use some other network right here. Let me see if I can use some other network. Okay, so now I've logged in into the application. So I'm going to vend 300 is what I want to vend. So let me do to other bank. Let me type, choose the bank I want to vend for. On Paystack, they said is Wema Bank. I can do transfer to. Once I make transfer to Wema Bank, I can put in the account number, and I can type the amount I want to vend, which is 300 is what I type in there. Then I can continue. And once I've done that, I've verified the details, then I can make payment. I'm making payments right now. The payment is processing right now, processing transfer. So transfer unsuccessful. However, I am debited. So let me cancel. Let me log in one more time. I want to log out. Let me see if I'm actually debited. This is definitely bank issues. These are transaction overhead that we have sometimes. So actually, I'm actually debited. Really, I'm actually debited, but I didn't get receipt for that debit. Okay. So the thing is, since I'm actually debited, I want to go and verify that I've sent the money. So I'm going to click on this button right here, which is I've sent the money. This statement right there, I've sent the money. Let's see. So I'm going to verify this. I've sent the money, and it's going to verify. At this moment, let's see if Paystack is going to verify the payment. If the payment was successful, I'm actually debited. Verifying this right now. You have to wait until this is verified because I have to get my tokens, so I have to wait. It's probably an internet issue, or perhaps my payment was not actually successful. If they will fund me back, my bank should fund me back if the payment was actually successful. So I'm just have to wait. It's taking too long, longer than expected. So okay, another thing is you can check my mail to see if actually Paystack sent me, sorry, if actually I want to check my mail if Paystack sent me a receipt. It's not this one right here. This one is old transaction. I should probably see it up here. I do not receive um I really do not receive receipt also from Paystack. So this is just going to take a long time. I know you customer must experience these issues as well. I'm supposed to receive a receipt from Paystack, which is the overhead some of the times I'm facing right now. So the thing is this is just going to take a long time. You might not actually process anything because there's nothing to process actually. So I'm just going to close this up. I'm going to close this up and I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try one more time. So I'm going to pay with card one more sorry, not with card. I want to still want to do transfer. Pay with transfer. I'm going to copy this one more time and I'm going to open my bank app. I want to do it one more time. Though I am debited, but I have to see. This is probably an internet issue, bank, and every other thing is involved. So I'm going to do transfer one more time. So I want to do transfer one more time. So pay to other bank. So select bank, Wema Bank. I'm selecting Wema Bank. That's the Paystack account number they provide for me. So once I verify the account number, I'm verifying the account number. It said Paystack checkout. That's what it brought out. I'm using my bank app. I want to do another 300. So let me continue. So I'm going to make another payment. So I hope this time I don't experience the same issue I experienced. So I am debited this time as well. And it said transaction is successful. I think this transaction is successful now. It doesn't feel like the previous one. And I want to click on I've sent the money right on this page. If you look at I've sent the money, once you have done that, then you can go and do I've sent the money to verify. Paystack is going to verify that payment. You say transfer payment successful, and now I want to get my token right now. I have to wait for my token is generating. So another internet issues. I hope this doesn't fail. Okay, it's saying OTP sent, OTP code sent successfully. Okay, it's probably some network issues. So this is going to continue. It's probably going to continue. If it's taking too long, if this is taking too long, what you should do if it's taking too long, check your email. I'm going to check my email right now because some of us might actually face the same issue I'm facing right now. This still has to do with, look at this is Paystack receipt. I just received the Paystack receipt and my transaction reference. Going back to the application, it's probably network issues. I'm not getting my token. I'm not getting my token, and this is going to take a long time. It's still going. But however, you can stop this process if you didn't get the token on the first instance. You can stop this process, and the next thing is you want to pick up your transfer. There are some cases like that this will happen. I want to pick up my transfer, which is SPTM. Before I even type in my transfer, I want to check my transaction history. Do I have a token generated for me? Transaction history. On my transaction history, if you look at it, let's see the transfer I'm having right here. You see SPTM, SPTM, SPTM 7U. You can ignore this 999 in front of you. 7U, let's see, 7U is 300. 7U BDA, BDA 9 is the last digit, and we have 9. 9 is the last digit. So once we have that, okay, definitely this is definitely my token of the 300, because I can see my transfer on it. And once if I'm not sure if actually is my transfer, if actually is my token, I can do reprint token. Can go to reprint token. I can go to reprint token. I can see the token right here, SPTM 7U BDA9. Look at it, SPTM 7U BDA9. BDA9. So definitely this is my token. And if I'm still not sure, I can do reprint token. Since I make payment for the meter number that I sign in with, I can do SPTM 7U BDA, and the last digit is 9. Okay, I guess it's 9. So I can click on reprint token and read this information. Are you sure you want to reprint token for the 044 meter on disco tariff with this transfer? Yes, of course I want to. Let me continue the process. While it's trying to fetch my token, and look at my token. This is my name, this is transfer, and this is the token. This is the amount 300, the estate, and the address. Okay, I can save my token. Okay, it said receive saved successfully. I can share as well. I can share my token as well. Once this is done, I got my token. But in each, that's the way it is. Okay, but on my first instance, which are scenario like that in which you don't get your token instantly due to network issues like I just display on the app. Okay, and some other time you don't get those issues. Okay, once you don't get those issues, it means you are going to receive your token on your email. You definitely receive your token just like you receive your payment receipt. You are going to receive your token receipt as well on the email if I didn't get the error I got on my payment that I make. Okay, if I didn't get the error, it's probably network issues. Definitely network issues. When you have network issues like that, it occur like that. And I'm glad to demonstrate that to you, so you know at least what to do. Even if you didn't get your token at the first instance, you know where to check. You know that I have to check down here if my token is there. Check the transaction history if the token is there. You know what to do if you didn't get your token. I'm glad I'm able to demonstrate that to you users. Okay, the next thing I want to demonstrate right now is is let's go to the dashboard, is purchase order meter. You want to purchase for other meter, like I said, family or friends, or perhaps other meter that is different from the meter you log in with, which is I log in with 044 meter. If I type in 044 meter, 0434566, okay, this is the meter number, and I click verify. It said this meter number has already been verified, you may proceed. And if I